I'm off to meet Jules Moore of Zone's Landscaping Specialists. For Jules, this was a dream brief, creating an urban sanctuary full of some incredible plants. Her brief was to create a subtropical paradise, shielded off from the coast by a protective wall, with plants layered into the background.
Well, what do you reckon?
What a beautiful garden. It's amazing.
It's so lovely. It's its own microclimate in here.
And it's so much quieter than out on the street.
I know. We've got things in here that would normally not grow in this close to the coast. It's just one of those pockets that's worked really well with the subtropical planting.
Because it's a very small garden.
It
but
is.
You don't feel like you're in something quite substantial. I mean, it's simple, but
it's effective.
That's something else I noticed as we go around the garden, is that it's actually been kept immaculately as well. It's a small garden, it's manageable.
Yes.
The plants are what you consider low maintenance.
Yes, yeah.
But they've still been maintained to a really high standard, which means that you get all this lovely, fresh canopy, nice clean foliage, and that really helps the look of the garden too.
This palm here is a beautiful palm that you find in the tropics called Euterpe edulis.
Yep.
And they're nearly extinct now because the crown shafts are edible. So a lot of the natives are taking the shafts out and eating them and killing the palms. But to have this palm quite close to the coast like this is just unheard of. Normally it takes quite a shady area. Over here we have a philodendron called Philodendron amazonica, and in the wild it actually adheres itself to the base of the palm and just creeps right up into the canopy. But by having it in the garden, it gives it a layered effect, and that's what subtropical gardens look so good about, just that layering.
Right, so because you've got it growing up a pillar.
Yes, yeah.
No, it looks amazing because it means we've got all this foliage.
I know.
And
it's
behind
a nice backdrop.
That's right. It's a beautiful backdrop, and the garden kind of extends into the hard landscaping, which is really good.
Well, what it does is it gives it a 3D effect rather than a flat effect. You've got some different. It's
a great idea.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think of our little vista through here?
It's beautiful. I'll tell you what's great about this is the pathway. It's practical. You've got these big pavers, but it's intersected with these little bands of mondo grass. Actually, something else I'm liking about this are all these big trunks. These are big trees, but we haven't got branches growing sort of all over our, getting in our way. So you can have these big forms, but not have them in the way. You've got this sort of linear style. This is interesting. What's this?
Well, this is a design solution to hide the wheelie bin. So it's a rather unusual, chunky type of timber, but in a horizontal form.
So that is a really amazing transition from the front, which takes us through to the back.
Yeah. Well, if you think this is a treasure trove right here, you should see the back.
Let's check it out.
So, what do you think?
I think it's even more layered than the front garden.
Yeah, we've got away with putting some very special plants in here, and straight above you is a really unusual plant called a Cecropia.
I was about to reach out and touch it,
yeah.
But I tell you, it looks pretty.
It's a bit spiny.
It is.
Yeah.
It's vicious.
There's some really special plants in here, and if you come with me, I might just tell you what they are. Do you know what this one is, Justin?
No, I've seen there's lots of similar plants, but I'm not sure exactly what that is.
Well, it's a really special plant. It's a schefflera, and it's this particular variety is from Papua New Guinea. And I've tried cuttings, but to produce cuttings, but I'm actually waiting for that flower there to fruit to see if we can get some seeds from it.
It's got a very handsome seed pod at the top there, and I can see lots of new foliage coming out. It's not a plant I've seen in gardens in New Zealand before.
No, it's just going to be spectacular once it fruits.
Beautiful garden.
Thank you, thank you.